and I'm reading it like, what? You are a real life hero.
It's it feels weird, you know, because I read comic books when I was a kid, so you dreamt about this stuff, but to be called a hero, you know, to me I'm like, I ain't doing anything special.
Wow, I love that.
But I understand why they say it's special, if that makes any sense.
That means you have a really good heart and you did it with the right intention. When you don't see that it was that's what we're supposed to do as human beings, right?
Yes. Yeah, so it was an early, you know, my wife was home, so I got a chance to start work early. Did one little local trip, second trip, Passion was going to the airport. Cool, you know, so we driving, 5 minutes to ride. You see people filming. You know, sometimes you see something happening, it just looks like something's happening, body language, and you're like, something bad is happening here. And I'm cruising, and I see debris falling from the top of the sky. And I look up, and I see this fire coming out the second-story window. And I turned my Passion, there's a fire. I said, can we stop? And she said, absolutely. And once I realized it was the fire, I ran out the vehicle, you know, running, make sure, you know, someone called 911. That's the first thing I thought about. Then I heard somebody say there's some people inside. There were a few folks already on the sidewalk. Wow. And someone was coming out, but I handed my phone over, and next thing I know, I'm just running inside.
And what happened when you got inside? Like, what was inside?
You know, there was a gentleman coming down the staircase.
Oh, my God.
I grabbed him, and I'm like, hey, we gotta go outside. He says, no. And I realized he wanted to go downstairs. So I said, you know what? You know, mental note. Don't forget about him. Let him go do his thing, because I'm going upstairs. So when I get upstairs, there's a woman standing by the door where the fire was happening at. The door was open. No flames were shooting out yet, but the smoke was there. And I'm telling her, hey, you know, anybody else here? We got to go. And at first she resisted. And there was some negotiating. We had to negotiate a little bit. Wow. It got to a point I was like, you know what? If you're not leaving, I'm not leaving.
Bless your heart.
You know?
My God. Wow.
So, you know.
And you still got your customer to the airport on time.
Yeah, you know, I mean, yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. I mean, I led her downstairs, you know, walked to the door. You know, I kind of showed her where the door was. I went back downstairs to the gentleman who was downstairs. By the time we got to the door, that's when the fire department and the police officer came in, and I kind of like just got their way and let them do their thing. And yeah, and then got to my passenger. I was like, I said, I apologize for being late. I said, I apologize. She just laughed, and it's like, you know, like, you kidding me? Like, you just saved some lives. Yeah, and then we, you know, got to I was so happy I got to the airport in time. I would have felt bad.
You're so incredible. I think you deserve a whole vacation, honey. Okay, so let me tell you what you're getting. Let me break it down. You're getting a 5-night stay. This be sounding good to me. For 2 at Garza Blanca Resort and Spa in Cancun. This is for you and your wife. You'll stay in an Ocean View Suites, the superhero, baby. And you're gonna dine on a gourmet cuisine while relaxing poolside. Are you a lifeguard too? Baby, we'll be right back. You deserve it all. Did you find out how bad the conditions were? Like, how bad were they? Do you see this? Wow.
Yes, when the snow, we were at home like any other Buffalonians, relaxing and just waiting to see how the storm was gonna play out. My husband was on there saying, well, you know what? He made all these phone calls, checking in on people. And then later on, I said at 11 o'clock, I said, we need to open up the church. We live right there. Wow. So my house is here, and when you go out the door, we're right in the auditorium. So literally, we were right there. And so from that point, we just thought we were just going to get a few people, or none at all, but it started filling up.
You know, what's really curious about this is that we lost power. Our neighborhood lost power.
The neighborhood.
The entire neighborhood lost power. Temperatures in the houses started dropping from 70 degrees down to 30 degrees. Pipes are already freezing. My wife has just put a post out alerting people that they need to come to the church if they don't have warmth in their homes. Now, bear in mind, we have the wind swirling around at 70, 80 miles an hour, negative 24-degree temperatures, and you can't see beyond your nose. It was just complete whiteout in all directions.
So it was a negative 24.
Yes.
No heat.
No heat.
For these families.
For the families. But you all had.
Yes.
We had heat, and then there was people stranded. So you had truckers, you had people coming in, traveling, getting last minute things. So the storm stopped you right where you were.
Right where you
if
were.
you were not in the house, you either were going to make it or you were going to die that day.
So what was it like when people started to come into your place? And how did y'all prepare for them?
Basically, when they came in, we had the first phone call. So she came, and it was her and her boyfriend, and she was pregnant. And so she came in, and I put her in the Bible study room. I had given them blankets, and they were like in tears. And then I gave them tea or whatever, coffee, warm blankets, just to make sure they were comfortable, and I embraced them because it was so much going on. And then another family, we had one mother was stranded getting off from work, and then her children came to rescue her, and then they got stranded, and then her sister came and brother-in-law came to get them, then they were stranded. So we had this family stranded, and she thought she was going to die. She had blisters on her.
Blisters?
Yes.
Third-degree burns
on her ankle.
almost from the ice.
Legs swelling
Stuck
up.
to her
So
legs.
we were just getting things all ready for them. So when they came in, we were just making sure each family was comfortable. And it was like men with, yes. Yeah.
Wow, you guys are amazing. And I think you probably kind of over the cold and the weather, right? So that's why we're sending you guys on a vacation. You're getting a 6-night all-inclusive stay at Sandals Resort in St. Lucia. You'll enjoy gourmet restaurants, beautiful beaches, and a round-trip airfare. God bless you for blessing so many. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
So much. Thank you so much. God bless you.
That's amazing. God bless you.
Tell me what happened.
Well, really, it was a normal day, you know. Did laundry, grocery shopping, watching my Cowboys lose, you know, the usual. And, you know, went home, put the girls to bed to get ready for school the next day. And Lasia comes running, wakes everybody up. The house is on fire. The house is on fire. I get up like, oh, my God. You know, what in the world? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So try to turn on the lights. There's no power. And I'm like, okay, girls, get out, get out, get out, get out.
And Alicia, when did... Look at... Oh, my God.
That's my
Is that
daughter's.
the same? That's your... What you say?
That's my daughter's room.
That's
two
your
of my
daughter's
daughters.
room. Two of your... How many children do you have?
4 girls.
4 girls, and they were all in the house?
Yes, all 4.
Oh, my God. When did you notice something was wrong?
All right, please don't judge me.
Yes.
But how I woke up is I smelled hot dogs. Not gonna lie, I thought someone was cooking up in the kitchen.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna wake up and see, and I saw smoke. So I thought maybe Angela was up too, and she burnt one.
Oh.
So I go up in the kitchen. There's no power. I couldn't see nothing, and I could see flames when I looked up.
My God. So what did you do next?
So I walked up into the living room. I saw Tiana sleeping. I looked into Angela's room. In the corner where Tiana's bed was, it was flames coming through. So I decided to start screaming because I knew I wasn't going to go in every room and wake them up.
And they heard you screams. Oh, my goodness. How did you get out the house, like, in enough time?
I actually slammed open the door and I forced Tiana, I pushed her outside.
Pushed who outside?
My sister Tiana.
Your sister. And how old are they?
Angela's 9, no.
10.
10.
It's Tiana.
Tiana's 9.
And you were...
11.
And you're
12.
You got it backwards. Let me handle
I'm
this one.
tired.
Mom, go ahead, Mom. Girl, you saved everybody. You got every right to be tired.
Yes.
I'm tired.
Tiana's 10 and Angela's 11.
Okay. All right. And what happened once you got out of the house?
Well, you know, once we got out of the house, I'm like, oh my God, you know, we got everybody out. I had to get the baby out. I'm like, I had to choose the baby or one of my other daughters that's in the room.
Tell me how proud you are of your baby.
Words can't even explain how proud I am of her. Her grandfather calls her the miracle child.
The miracle.
And yeah, she saved my life twice. She really has. And she, you know, she doesn't, I don't think she understands the gravity of that.
That is so beautiful. Alasia, how does it feel being a hero? Because you are a hero.
It feels pretty good. Like after you eat a big meal pretty good.
Don't you love it? Oh my God, oh my God. I know it's been really difficult and a difficult time, so we would like to help you out, if that's all right. So Pillsbury believes in the power of homemade memories and wants to help every family create a place they can call home. So they are giving you and your family $10,000 to help you rebuild yours. Here you go. These are the things that matter. I love moments like this. Bless y'all. We're so grateful that you're still here. You continue to be a hero and a blessing to your family.
How did it get started?
It started like 4 years ago. So after losing 2 houses back to back, we just got blessed with a house in Riverside. And the first few months were good, right? And all of a sudden, my dad's business just tanked straight to the hole. So prior to that, we had about a 10-year financial crisis. So just one day, we were just on the couch late night, and we were just thinking, like, what can we do? And Mom always had a talent of cooking. So I was just like, Mom, start selling samosas on the side. And we just got so, like, anxious. We were just like, let's do it. Let's do something. And my sister started Instagram. I just made a Facebook, and Mom just started using her brain for recipes and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, what was it like when you first got started?
So when we first started, actually, Mom was actually working 2 jobs. So her first job was working as a medical scope technician. And after work, she'll come home, and within just for a couple of hours, we'll do the family home restaurant business. And at times, it was very tough because she wasn't making enough at her first work, and then she's so tired working, you know, that 9 to 5, coming back home, cooking from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. And on top of that, cleaning, and then waking again at 3 a.m. after the whole day. And during COVID, actually, that's when my mom took that hard decision to, you know, quit her job and focus on her home business, which she started herself. And thank you.
Okay. I got 2 questions. One, why do you think it's so successful? Like,
I believe it's just us as a family. You know, we went through so much together. And just the fact of thinking that we might lose another house, it was very tough.
Yeah, 100%.
you're amazing and have a lot in common with a special company called Chef. All right. Chef is a platform that helps thousands of talented home cooks across the country earn a meaningful income doing what they love to do most. You can go to chef.com to order homemade food from local cooks. Chef heard about your story and wants to support you in your business, and you're giving back. So they want to give you a check for $10,000. Congratulations.
We're good right now. That's too much.
It's so beautiful what you're doing. How do you feel right now, Mom?
I don't know how I'm feeling like. Sometimes I feel like what I'm doing, I don't know, I deserve it, this thing, you know,
Yes,
I'm
you
doing
do.
this, like.
Yes, you do. And I'd imagine what you know, how are y'all feeling right now?
Starstruck. I just don't know.
You know,
Don't know nothing
yeah,
that we can say. It's
we
just-
never expected this. You know, I just hope our story inspires many families who are struggling out there.
Will.
Yes, especially all the mothers, never give up.
How did this all happen?
It was a wild Monday.
Oh, wow.
to start.
Yes.
I was coming back from my dad's foundation's golf tournament. My dad passed away 2 years ago from cancer. So we have a foundation that is named the John J. Heath Jr. Foundation. So we're coming back from his golf tournament. I had just dropped food off at our volunteer house, Bully's Quarters. And we were coming back, and that's when we were involved in an accident with like 6 cars. Got hit a couple times, and
Oh my God, what were you thinking when you realized the crash happened? Like,
after like all of the cars kind of stopped, I like looked at my mom. My mom was driving. You know, are you okay? Like, I'm okay. Did like a once over, and kind of just realized like what had happened, that there was like a car overturned in front of us.
and you were like present enough to get out the car. You hopped out the car and went to help someone else?
Yeah. At that point, I realized that someone was in the overturned car. So I told my mom, hang tight. I got to get out and like see what's going on.
And this is all while you were pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How did you even remain calm?
I mean, I'm a paid firefighter for Baltimore County and a volunteer for Bully's Quarters. So they've like drilled into you, like stay cool, calm, and collected.
So your natural instinct as a firefighter kicked in versus like, I'm pregnant right now, and I'm 9 months. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
what
I guess
happened?
so.
What happened next? You get out of the car, and what happened?
So I had someone call 911 to get some additional resources there. And then I just went towards the car because I had to figure out like what was going on.
This is really something. Okay, and then so you're at the car and you're helping the other person, and you went into labor.
So I started to crawl into the car, and then I was like,
You
what?
crawled into the car.
I started to, and then I realized like, what in the world are you doing? You're 9 months pregnant. Like, get out. So then at that point, I kind of just like held her in place, held stabilization, made sure she was able to breathe, like because I didn't know the extent of her injuries at that point, and waited for our volunteer house to respond because we lived right down the road from everything. They got there and took over care, and that's when I was able to kind of assess like myself at that point.
Okay, now I want to know, how is the baby?
Oh, she's so great.
Is she great? What's her name?
Charlotte Joan.
We want to see
We call her
Charlotte.
CJ.
I want to see her. And she's just a smiling. Oh, look at her. She's so content. This baby ain't even, what, 2 weeks old at this point?
Thursday will be 2 weeks.
This should have been through a lot. She done saved somebody that had a baby, and now she's sitting here. I would be too, like, that is so awesome.
Thank you.
You're such a hero. I think baby CJ needs a little gift, so I got a little something for her because she needs to know her mom is a hero. Bring it on out. My mom is a hero. Here you go. She's a hero, y'all. Okay, our new partner, Pillsbury, is so inspired by your heroism that they want to do a little something for you. They're giving you a check of $5,000. Yes! Come on! You are so amazing. I admire everything you're doing. When you became a police officer, did you ever think that you would deliver so many babies?
No, I mean, we were sitting in the police academy, me and my buddies, we were seeing the video. They show you about, having a baby and what you would do in a situation like that. We're like, come on, we're not going to deliver a baby.
You just thought it would never happen,
never
huh?
happen. And then the instructors at, Suffolk County Police Academy, they're like, it happens. It might be you.
Oh.
Didn't think it was going to be 5 times, but
Well, what was it like the first time?
So
when it
the
happened?
first time, I was working overnight. The baby you showed up on the screen, that was Bryce. He was born in his kitchen.
In his kitchen?
In his kitchen. His parents had a bag ready. They were ready to go to the hospital. They didn't make it. The baby came. They called 911. I showed up. The dad races outside. He's like, my baby's born, but he's not breathing. You need to do something.
Oh, my God.
So I'm like, okay, where's the paramedics? Where's the ambulance, like you said?
Yeah.
And I hear them coming, but they're not there yet. So I'm like, let's get inside and see what we're gonna do here. We go in, sure enough, the baby's turning blue. He's like, he hasn't taken a breath, what are we gonna do? So now that training kicks in, I'm like, airway, you gotta clear his airway. Give me something to clear his airway. He gives me I asked for a turkey baster first. I know we just went through Thanksgiving. He didn't have a turkey baster. He gets me a plastic syringe because he had a 2-year-old daughter. So I take the syringe and I was able to suck the liquid out of the baby's airway, and then he took his first breath.
Oh, my God. That gave me chills.
So that was
God
crazy,
always
man.
got somebody, and that somebody is you. And you're the baby's godfather.
So a few months later, they called the department. They wanted to meet me, reunite, and then sure enough, they asked me to be his godfather.
Oh.
He's so cute.
So cute. And this just keeps happening to you.
So a few months later, I was like, all right, that's it. That's my one for my career. And then I'm at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm getting a cup of coffee, working overnight. Donut, too. And then I hear a call come over. Somebody's going into labor in their house, or they think they're about to. They said now they're leaving the house because they don't want to wait for the ambulance. So they start driving to the hospital. As I'm in Dunkin' Donuts, like, all right, somebody else is taking care of that. They're going. Then they're like, wait, they're pulling over on the side of the road. I'm like, wait, that is right around the corner from this Dunkin' Donuts. Let me take my coffee and go.
You took the coffee with
The
you?
coffee with me, and I...
Ain't that something? What about your donut? Did you take the donut?
I ate it already. And then I see them on the side of the road. The dad's waving me down, and we delivered that baby in the back seat of their car on the side of the road.
Aww. I love That's adorable.
That was number 2. Yep.
That was baby number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, what about baby 3 and 4?
The next ones were a little more, I guess, traditional. One was in the bedroom. I walk in, it was the dad, the mom, and the grandmother. The grandmother sees me, and she's like, this guy looks like he's 12 years old.
Yeah,
What's he
because she
gonna
looked
do?"
like a baby. Y'all see him? Uh-huh.
So she's like, have you done this before? And I was like, this is number 3, so I think we're okay right now.
Oh, my God.
And it was smooth sailing. She's like, all right, this is the baby whisperer.
Wow. I got a little something for you, for the next time when you deliver a baby. There you go.
Okay.
So when you deliver a baby,
Yes.
let them know Mama Hud sent the gift.
It's gonna
Now
come.
you can not only deliver the baby, you can help dress the
Look good.
baby, and it's from the Jennifer Hudson Show. You are such a hero
Thank you for
to
having
do
me.
what you do,
I appreciate
to
it.
be as brave as you are to do it. So Mama Hud think you need to get the holiday giveaway from the Mama Hud Show. All right, look on over there. That is for you.
Wow.
Mr. John Eric, you are awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.